G'day guys, you might be wondering what we are doing. Well, I'm with Greg Pearce from Double Island Point Charters, and he today says, Bertie, I've got something that's going to give you a bit of a thrill. So we got up here early this morning, and I can assure you the thrill is just about to start because we are fishing in super deep water with a jig. In fact, when he told me we're fishing around 1,000 feet, I instantly had to pull out some extra line, 50 pound, and we're top shotting our spool, so it is absolutely maxed out. So we're going to drop down, and Greg, what is it we're actually after today, mate, on the jigs?
On this area, chasing some bar cod, so hopefully we'll find some bar cod, but there's a chance of absolutely anything.
Okay, so we're deep water. We are literally deep water jigging. We're not jigging 50 fathoms, 100 metres.
No,
we're fishing...
We're fishing 260 metres. So
oh my goodness. Okay, so that's close to 150 fathoms.
Well, most spools of line come in 300 metre rolls, so
yes.
you need a whole roll
just to get there.
Bottom.
All right, well, I'm getting this on nice and tight. Of course, we brought the arms with us today as well. Timmy Harris there, AKA Fish Guy. He is ready to rock and roll. And we got Jack at the back, and Jack is ready to rock and roll as well. So when things get a bit tough and hairy, and we need to tag team out of here and get someone else on the rod, the boys are ready to jump into action. So a little bit longer to go. Another 300 metres about to be put onto this here. I'll tell you what, we'll whack on a 100-pound leader and get a 200-gram jig going down to the deck. And I reckon this little Torium 20HG maxed out with its jewel, a PE4, is going to feel the pressure. Just keep whining. So the knot I'm going to do here is just a simple 40-turn bimini twist. You want a knot that's not going to let you down. You want a knot that's going to have more than 90% knot strength under these circumstances. There's going to be a lot of pressure on this, so we'll just tie this up, and we're going to put on the new OSHA casting leader from Shimano. 100 pound I think will be adequate. It's quite a stiff line, it's quite tough, it's not supple. We'll put on probably 6 metres of that going down to our jig. So this is our weapon of choice. This is the Shimano jig. Now we put another hook on here on the trail hand, so we'll see how it travels, and fingers crossed we get something. And 100-pound leader, it's all tied up. And down she goes. So I don't want to get anywhere near Timmy's lines, so I'm just going to undo the bail here. You're right, I'm going to flick it out there. And down she goes. So the sand is all lit up now. Greg's put us right on the money, sitting in around that 260 metre mark, and you can just see those fish balling up on the bottom. So fingers crossed our jigs land in the heart of that school, and all we have to do there is just start a nice slow pitch retrieve. Nothing too sharp and vigorous, although you're gonna have to give it a little bit more of a pull there because you need that lure to actively move around in that depth of water. If you don't, then clearly you may not catch anything, but I think these things here, given there's a bit of glow around these lures, they'll probably just jump on it, but we'll soon find out. Never jigged this depth of water. Super interested to see what the outcome is going to be, but Greg has told us that this is a spot that is well known for where he catches bar cod.
How you going there, Paul?
I'm doing all right, mate. How are you doing over there?
Sounds like you're huffing and puffing a bit. You're only going 2 metres off the deck and you got another, what, 262 to go?
Mate, I've got to tell you now, having no canter on this is really demoralising. It makes you feel like an ant. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Come on, baby. You can do it.
That's a solid fish.
Really important as well when you are playing a big fish, always look at the rod tip. Always keep that rod tip loaded up. Wind on the way down, lift back slow, wind on the way down. Now I'm feeling bump, bump, bump. Here we go.
We got colour out there.
Right now, you're going to see this fish pop up out there. Here he comes. Here he comes. He's blowing his belly.
Oh, look at what it is.
Oh my gosh. Look at the size of this thing.
Nice.
260 metres plus down to the depth. There's my knots you saw us tying earlier. I'm happy now because I got leader on. Holy snapper, look at this thing. Caught with a Shimano jig. Good on. Thanks, mate. Cracked it in his mouth. Oh my God, that's heavy. On a jig. Mate, that Shimano jig, look at that. Holy snapper.
Absolute cracker.
Would you expect anything like this out here? I mean, you did, really.
Definitely, yeah.
So you come out and do some bottom dropping with electrics and all other forms of angling methods, but I'll tell you what, jigging,
Oh, it's hard work. Well done, mate.
man, that is a sick fish. What's the weight? What are you going to give this thing, buddy? Have a feel, because you're an ex-commercial angler. You know the weight of that thing.
I'd definitely say it's over 20, around
Wow.
the 22, 23 kilo.
Nice work, huh? There we have it. On this little outfit here, this rod and reel, this is the Torium 20HG. Local anaconda stores have these in stock, available, ready to go. And I'll tell you what, put one in your arsenal, grab a couple of jigs, and the next time you're venturing out a little bit further afield, why not drop it down? Word of advice, make sure you have plenty of water and you're strong and fit enough to give it a crack. I just worked out I'm not, but it's okay. We're gonna have another go. Nice work, thanks mate.
Beautiful.
Good job. What's the best way to clean these fish too, by the way there, Greg?
Definitely 24 hours on ice before you fillet them.
Right.
Let the flesh set right up, and then fillet them, cutlet them. There's plenty of meat in the cheeks. You can see
Wow.
just there.
Yep.
The wings, waste as little as possible.
Yep.
All usable.
Wow, unbelievable. So there's lots of meat on there. That's enough to feed a lot of people as well, I can imagine.
Definitely.
Mate, you grab that end, I'm gonna grab this end.
In this depth, catch and release isn't really an option, so
No.
it's more limit you catch. Go catch a couple and
Yep. Get amongst it. And grab a cushion. These little yellow things. Save your belly from being bruised. And a couple of tips there from Greggy on how to prepare this fish ready for the table. So mate, I'm stoked. I think I'm ready for a beer.
definitely.
Yeah, I know, it's okay. I'm ready for a beer. Like right now.
All right.
Now, if you're going to jig the deep water, you're going to need some heavy gear. 80-pound Shimano jig stick, 160-pound fluorocarbon leader, 300-gram OSHA pencil jig is ideal. Make sure you got plenty of line spooled up and jig those deep water ledges. Good luck. And of course, thanks for watching Step Outside YouTube channel for lots of cooking and fishing action. Like, subscribe, and of course comment for more catches like this and cooking recipes.